What up, y'all? Welcome back to the Everyday Hustle. I'm Adam Ali. Thank you so much for being here. You feel me? Hit that red button, subscribe button. I'm here at the park, kicking it with Ayah. Let's go check up on her because she be on her Dora Explorer. Baby! Whee! Thumbs up, y'all, for Ayah Papaya. Ayah, say hello. Say hi.
Ayah.
1, 2, 3, go! Whee! Whee! All right, y'all, back at the crib. Samia's back from school. How was your day, baby girl?
Good.
Good. What was the highlight of your day?
Going to music because we gotta share.
You share what?
So I gotta sing, and I sang first things first.
First things first?
Yeah.
How's that go?
Okay, so I made the beat too.
What?
First things first is to say I'm the master of the same. I'm fired up.
I know this song.
Tired of brains of ooh, ooh, ooh. I got you to the brains of
Ooh, I know this song. You didn't make this up. Get out of here. If I was at class today, I'd be using you as a guitar, okay? Give me here. Huh? That's copywriting.
Well, I didn't.
That's copywriting.
Well, you got it to sing whatever you want, so I sing whatever.
You made it seem like you made up. Yeah, I'm about to put. I think they both like music because I have this story, Instagram story that I put up of them singing together. I'm gonna put it right here. Anyhow, the kids are leaving me again. They're going to Canada for the holidays.
I'm promised next Christmas I'll go with you.
Yeah, it's gonna be a sad one. Someone please fire up the jet. The kids won't be there with me though. But I guess we gotta get packing. I mean, we still have a few days.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Two more.
Oh wow, it's a 2 in 1.
Oh, this is my logo.
2 suitcases, 2 phones. Samia, you're going nuts. Take it easy. Look at what you want to take. You're gonna bust someone's head. Oh my goodness, y'all. No! These girls gone crazy. Ow! Right on my toe. You think that's funny?
That's
not funny. Oh. Why are you beating me up?
Don't hit Daddy.
The kids are leaving me, y'all. I'm gonna miss them. I also wanted to mention some exclusive news, which is Samia's 3rd book is officially out on Amazon. I actually don't even have it yet because we just published it like 2 hours ago. Hopefully within this video later on, it'll arrive and I'll have it for you guys. But it's exciting. If you don't know, Samia, myself, and her aunt, Dr. Samantha Cannell, we have 2 children books out. You can find them in Barnes & Noble and Amazon.
Everybody knows that, Dad.
Everybody knows it, yeah. But I've been working hard in getting the 3rd book out, which I did an hour ago, okay? Your boy's been working, okay? I'm tired. If you see the bags, just understand that there's a story. I'm holding a story in these bags, okay? You feel me? Yep. Oh, you know where the author pages are, yeah. Okay, that's when I had short hair. Comment below, let me know if I should get back into the short hair. Right?
Dad, what's here?
You want to see?
Daddy.
Also, thank you to everyone who's been getting the A to Z affirmation cards. That's A to Z, Ayah to Zane. They have their affirmation cards to instill positivity, instill, you know, self-esteem, lots of support. So thank you guys so much. You can get it on the Everyday Hustle website, on IG Shop or Etsy. One cool thing that I should mention that a lot of people don't know is Instagram actually has an offer for your first purchase using Instagram. You get 20% off. They're covering it. They're not even charging me for it. So if I were anyone, I would shop from Instagram Shop. And I'm not getting paid to say that. I just think it's 20%. They're clearly looking for people to start using that. Anyhow,
Daddy doesn't look good with the short hair. I only like the long hair.
You like my long hair?
Yeah. And I like the braids you get.
Okay. Let me take you guys upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Let's talk a little bit more. I got something to talk to you guys about. Let's go upstairs. Amazon. All right, so the reason why I pulled upstairs to talk to you guys is I wanted to give you guys an update on something that I've talked a lot about, but I kind of fell short. So if you know, this last quarter, I was supposed to launch 4 things. One being the affirmation cards, which I did. Okay, you can, like I said, you can get them on IG Shop, Everyday Hustle, and Etsy. Number 2 was, well, I just released it today, the Samia's 3rd book, okay, and it features Zane. I did not mention that. It features Zane, which is totally awesome. Number 3 is my app, Task Muncher. Thank you guys so much for downloading it. If you haven't, be sure to check it out. It's free. It actually was featured on Product Hunt. If you know anything about the tech space, then you know that that's pretty cool. Number 4 was supposed to be my beard oil kit, y'all. Fortunately, I fell short. This was supposed to be probably one, you know, I treat all my releases pretty equal. I can't say this would have been the biggest one, but it's slightly delayed, okay? So I fell short. 3 out of 4 things were released this month, but it looks like it'll be a Valentine's Day release. It is stuck somewhere right now, and it's out of my hand. I really worked hard. I took you guys behind the scenes of creating the commercial for it and everything. So got to put a pin on it. And it looks like I'll be planning a Valentine's Day release, which is a great Valentine's gift for the bearded man, okay? So stay tuned for that. You know, of course, at first I was certainly disappointed, frustrated, but I aimed really high. You know, most people, or a lot of times, people don't launch 4 things, okay, at the same time. And I did 3, and you know what? I just had to put everything into perspective and realize, you know what? That's still good, 75%. And everything I've released so far has been doing good. Well, you guys are about to help me make it good with the new book, so I'm excited about that. And I'll be back with the beard kit for Valentine's Day. I'll probably even do like a gift wrapping special for it. But yeah, that's kind of the update for it. Thank you all so much for the support. Anyhow, I kicked it with Ayah this morning. I hanged out with Samia, Zane. Okay, let's check in with Zane. I got Javan, my barber, coming in to give him a haircut before they all leave. And let's chop it up with Zane downstairs. This is the only one who I haven't spent time with today. You know, I was hanging out with Ayah, then I was hanging out with Samia. Now it's your turn. Where are you going? Javan, what up?
What's up, bro?
Javan the barber.
What's up, yo?
The laughing barber is here.
Yo.
He always does the absolute most. But yeah, Zane is getting ready for Canada.
And it's gonna be tomorrow.
Hide your daughters.
It's tomorrow.
It's
tomorrow. I'm so
getting
excited.
a farewell
I'm so
haircut.
excited.
You should be. It's going to be lots of fun. All right, y'all. My turn to get a haircut. The kids have officially left. You know what? I don't know if this sounds bad, but I'm you know, I've obviously started getting used to them leaving. Like I have them half of the week, so I've gotten a lot better. At first, it was a lot of, you know, it was a lot of emotions involved, but it certainly got better, man. And you know, just got to deal with it. These are the circumstances. This isn't the first time they've left to go to Canada as well, so it's a lot. I'm definitely coping with it a lot better than I did last year.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, it's been tough. It's been a lot of work, juggling 3 kids, running operations, launching new things, just trying to get everything done, just trying to be as present as possible. It's been a lot of work, and you know what? I'm gonna take this time to recharge and show up even more fuller, with more intent. That's all I can really do. You know what I'm saying?
It'll be good for a reset.
Yeah, comment below. Let me know what y'all got planned for the holidays, New Year's. What's one thing you guys are looking forward to?
How does each one of your kids challenge you, bro? In what way?
You know what? Each of my kids are very unique. Zane definitely, he's very like into imagination. So I feel like, you know what? Like I gotta be a visualizer. I gotta think and, you know, just think big.
Yeah.
Samia is definitely, you know, move with your heart.
Yeah.
You know, do the right thing with your heart. She I don't know, there's something about her and just like the heart. And then Ayah is about patience, really.
Yeah.
Comment below, what do you think your kid's purpose is to you as a parent, I guess? Like if it's one thing. Let me know in the comments. But that's kind of what has come to me recently. Like if I were to break it down, Zayn, you know, just being a visualizer. Samia, move with a pure heart. And Ayah, patience. Because she definitely challenges me. Yeah, man. So anything, how's work been? I know you've been doing some stuff at the shop.
Yeah, bro. I've been at a shop. Actually, today, like the second person I cut, literally from when I walked in the shop, there's a dude who came in. Like he was chilling over there. I said, "You can come sit in my chair." He just walked in. He literally made me so mad. So he comes in. He's sitting down in my chair, and he says, "Bro, cut it low all the way around." I'm like, "Okay, bet." And he goes, "So I like
low all the way around."
low." He wants a low cut all the way around. And I said, "How low? You want a 2, a 3, or 1?" He said, "Just cut it low." I said, "Okay." I said, "I'm gonna grab my number 2 guard." And I go across his head and I take it down. I said, "How's this?" He goes, "No, bro, why you do me like that?" And I'm like, "Why I do you like that?" I was like, "What's going on?" He's like, "Bro."
You could have went 1 with it, right?
I could have went with the 1, but I went with the 2. A 2. And so, anyways, so then I cut it all the way around. And so, what happens? He's like, "Bro, I wanted an afro."
Afro?
I said, "Bro, how do you want an afro with it even all the way around?" And so he starts cussing me out, going off on me. And he's like, "You know what? You effed me up. You ruined my day. That's not what I wanted." And I'm like, "Bro, calm down." He's still going off on me. So then I'm cutting his hair, and he's like, "Bro, fade me all the way around." I said, "What kind of fade you want?" He looks at me and goes, he's like, "You asked me what kind of fade I want?" He said, "Just give me a fade." And he starts going off on me again. He's like, "You don't know what you're doing. You're not a real barber. The old cats wouldn't do this to me. Y'all young barbers stupid." And I'm like, "You know what? I'll hook it up for you,
He's
bro."
gonna be like, "Yeah, you want to catch some real fades? What's going on? You want to catch some real fades or what?" Your man.
Bro, I was mad.
So, like, what? Did you end up fighting or?
No, I ended up finishing this haircut. I said, "Bro, I got you. I'm gonna hook it up." So I hook it up for him, make it fresh, all that stuff. He look in the mirror, he's like, "Oh, this fine, this, that, and the other." He's like, "Oh, bro, you really doing it, bro?" He was like, "Bro, let me be your client, this, that, and the other." I'm like, "Bro, you just cussed me out. Did all that extra stuff. Now you trying to be my client."
They be doing all that extra ish.
And I'm like, bro, he was like, "Yeah, bro, I used to go over there, bro. Now I'm here, bro, I'm here." And I was like, "Bro, don't talk to me, bro." I was like, "Don't talk to me."
I don't got time myself. I don't got time for people with like weirdo energy like this all over the place.
All over the place.
Like, first of all, you don't even know how to explain yourself. What do you mean cut low all the way around. What the heck that mean? I'm cutting you all the way low.
Exactly.
Then you're talking when you want to fro, bro. Get the f out of here. As I said earlier, sometime maybe in this video, the book will arrive, and it has. Okay, Samia's third book, Samia Learns About Being Courageous, is out. It's on Amazon, soon to be on Barnes and Noble. You guys can get it. Great book to instill positivity, self-esteem. So check it out. Fully colored. This is my third children book, and I'm excited. It was written with Dr. Samantha Cannell, who is Samia's aunt. All right, hit the link in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I look forward to the next video coming out very soon. See y'all on that one. We out.